episode 23 of the Play Marathon Deathworld Spidertron present stuff, and we're back at the nuclear plant because there was some stuff I wanted to do here. Let's take a look at how things turned out. Yeah, we actually ran out of walls there, but that's actually one of the safest places that could have happened because they'd have to run all the way around fine. Yeah, we got a bit of a laser perimeter. It's not much of a laser perimeter. It'll probably hold the expansions, probably. There's a bit of pollution going down there, but like not much. It's quite a long way from the core, and it's going over a lot of very green terrain, and like the stuff coming around the water is probably the largest component, which would probably make me feel worse about that being kind of weak, but whatever. I've also got quite a lot of radars because I want to know about like what else is here. Are there resources I want? The thing that I've noticed that I'm a little bit unhappy about is like the core resources are still just further this way. Iron, copper. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot over here. There's some oil, but you know, whatever. This is nice. That just doesn't go anywhere. It's just a little peninsula. I kinda can't get there at the moment to deal with it because all the trees are in the way, but also, you know, not super concerned. These ghosts here means that these guys tried to expand through this minefield and got killed, so I might have to like nip out there and take those guys out. But I also put in this ugly little rail line here. Actually, that's the thing I was going to do like right now. I have a whole lot more solid fuel for these guys, and then I want a train here and fluid wagons there. Let's just speed this up a bit. And this train wants to go from oil northwest, full cargo, smelt face, crude, empty cargo, and this one's kind of important. It's got pile now, fine, and I'm not standing in the way, so it can just go. Yeah, that train, because I'm kind of low on oil. Like, that's only got stuff in at the moment because this train just dropped a load off and is now going to be waiting there for a while, even though these guys are speed moduled. So yeah, this guy's still working as well. It's just slow. Whereas this train now has this entire surplus of stuff to be moving over, which is great. So things that I'm aware of, number one, these guys aren't speed moduled, they probably need to be. Number two, all of these defensive flame turrets are all connected to this oil outpost, which is the one that's struggling, so that's also going to be a concern. Number three, neither of these are particularly big. Neither of them are particularly big oil deposits, which means that, especially as I'm going to massively ramp up the red chip production quite soon, that's still going to be a problem. And yeah, so yeah, what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I decided that, or realized, if I get rid of these ones, then these bots, of which there are still quite a few, will just like move them to the other thing. Not yet these ones. Do I have the curved pipes on me? Yes. Do I have? Yeah, so all of those things got water now. When I come back with more of these heat exchangers, that will work out fine, and then I was going to connect these things to the other places they needed to be. And now if I not like so, like so, and like, where's this one? That one's there, and then this one is here, and then, oh yeah, this guy's got to get I've got to bring the water in as well. Is that right? That's not right. That's how that should be. So, yeah, all these ones are going down there. That's what they're doing, and then this is getting extended further. And then how many of these? That's not what I wanted. Control C. 72, of which 16 are offline. Actually, the better way to do that is just to count this many. 56 is a pile more turbines than I need for one of these things. How am I getting this in? I guess I'm going... Yeah, I guess it's coming all the way around. Oh well, those guys have got all the water they need, and then... Actually, one of them can come through here. I can do this like once. So now they've got water, but also they're not connected because those reactors are missing, but whatever. And then this one needs to go, I don't know, something like this. So now those guys connected. So these ones are also operating. Ooh, so I'm actually running down the steam, which is kind of not entirely surprising. Did I make more? I did bring more tanks. Cool. Have the tanks. Go and build like the rest of those things. And I guess what I do from here is lots of fuel. These guys are all not outputting anything because they don't have the heat, because I'm only just... I'm doing a lot more work. Why am I doing more work? What's changed? I don't think anything's changed. That's not lasers. Anyway, so now I've got a pile of neighborhood bonus, should be spitting out a lot of power, and several of these pipes are not actually connected into this output, which I kind of don't care about, because I'll have these ones, yeah, so all of this many heat exchangers will be actually not quite enough for the amount of heat I'm generating. Am I okay with that? I think I am. I think it's all just going into the heat pipes anyway. So, you know, whatever. And I also only put one in each of those. This, and also only one in those. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a bit. It'll be fine. What was I doing? What I did want was... I don't think... 30 is a large number of focus walls. I don't think you guys actually need all that many bots anymore. So you're not going to get bots. And I don't think you're going to need a lot of that stuff, but you're not going to need any of those things. So yeah, still blasting it. So I think the rest of the plan for today was to set up something that would start to scale towards more of the purple science and yellow science stuff, starting with a much larger kind of scalable version of green chips. And oh yeah, also I was going to push that base because, you know, random bases get pushed every now and then. It's not named Deathworld because I die a lot. I might die a bit, and that's okay. Don't know if those guys, how many are there? Not actually very many. I do not want to engage from that side, because then anything that spits at me is more likely to hit the mines that I've put down. I want to engage from this side. Are those still mediums? Unlucky for those guys. Oh, and I've got the wrong gun out, but not in a way that's a big deal. Is that? Yeah, that'll do for now. Let's turn the bots back on, and that'll repair the car and also pick up all these mines. I'm pretty sure I've got enough. Yeah, I've got enough bots to be picking up the mines. But the main reason for that was also, okay, come back here, to replace all of these mines. There you go, and just like that, I've got a mine wall again. So this should keep us safe from all of the expansions. I mean, you know, safe-ish enough. We've got another expansion over here that we hadn't previously looked at, but also things I don't care about. Yeah, so I think I have to figure out how in here. I think that's where I'm going to put a big smelting green chips thing. And I think actually the first thing I do is I go back to the main base and I put a bunch of things in the mall that are currently not in the mall, because I'm going to need a lot more trains as well. That's going to be fun. I'm going to need a lot more stuff to be produced. So yeah, this train station has, well, that's not blasting it, which is fine. Probably I could speed module those, but it's probably also fine. This little one-way thing, which I'm pretty sure I've signaled correctly, but they're both sharing, because I was kind of lazy and because that train line wasn't going anywhere else. That's got a little one-way thing that will feed onto, and it's got some parking on for both directions that isn't even in radar coverage. Oh well. And yeah, it's got enough space for a couple of trains to be like hanging around on either side of the loop before needing the two-way section. But also that has hopefully, yeah, that's done a good job of moving all the oil from the other outpost to this outpost, so that's cool. And blue science looks like it's kind of okay again. There still aren't really things I need. I'm also kind of on the wrong side of the base to be setting all of this up. How many? 87 flamethrowers? Do I need more flamethrowers? I probably will. I've got, you know, quite the border to worry about. Take all of the engines. And you can have any asset I picked up. You can have any engines I picked up. Actually, I also really need more locomotives as well. Oh well. Don't have that many of those either. I'm going to need more efficiency modules. I'm just going to need, because we've got to significantly expand all of the mining and all of that. Like, the way I'm currently thinking about it is like the amount of, yeah, some of these guys are even empty. I need to pull those off. Oh, this guy has a roboport network. That's sure. Yeah, it used to be that it would take 30, or with mining productivity like 25 or whatever. Is this just safe now? This is just safe now, isn't it? This is all my territory down here. Yeah. Yeah, it used to take 25 miners for a belt of material. Now it kind of takes 25 miners and a bunch of efficiency modules. Why is red doing... Okay, it's just the last two, and it's... And military science is full and completely backed up. Completely backed up, okay. Sure. Why is this not doing anything? Light oil is completely backed up. I guess I did slow down these things a bit. Can I fit in... Can I fit in some more of these guys? I mean, I'm gonna say yes. Because I can still just... If the water is through here, this is exactly what I need to come under here, like so. And then I can do like stuff like this, and am I actually doing... I mean, there's these guys that are doing this stuff, but otherwise it's mostly just... on there. Yeah, it's mostly these guys that are dealing with all of this heavy oil backlog. So sure, let's build a couple of other chem plants and get that online. Chem plants need steel, which I don't have. I mean, possibly also these are one of the things that I said I was going to maul that I'm actually not going to maul at the moment. Because, oh wait, I should take more steel and take it over to the flamethrowers because they were... Yeah, need to... Yeah, things that could have been automated but are in fact not automated. So that's just fine. We're okay with that. My robots are on. My robots are just out of range / lazy. There you go, guys. That's sorted, and now I should have significant... Well, I mean, I'm using all of it because I've got a lot of stuff to do with it, but should have more. Okay, so the things I wanted to move were these ones, and this one wanted to move to the other side because these don't need either belt or inserters. You actually only need the far one. You need both. And helpful long inserters, sure. Yeah, I guess I'm just doing this. You know, whatever. So those, you can go there. You can go there, and do you need more? You need, yeah, you do need that many more. You may as well have one of these. Power poles. I'm sure I had other power poles, but I'm also sure that the rest of the base has power poles, so that we can do that. Yeah. So with that more stuff there, what I really wanted... Are these guys going to have to move? I guess they're going to have to move as well. That makes... I think that will work. I can have this one making red belt, and this one making these guys, and this one making red undergrounds. And then... let's do that with splitters. Because then I just need to move this one by 1, and this one will be... I think that's actually the thing I'd prefer to configure, which I still might actually be able to do. It's going to be a pain. Okay, never mind. I would have liked to have set something up that would have... That's not placed there. That would have let all of the... Yeah, any... Because at the moment, any of these things that get put in the logistics network, that get deletion planned or upgraded or whatever, will come back into some general storage, and I'd like to I'd prefer to have them... I guess I could kind of set this up. I would prefer to have them arrive in... Yeah. Prefer to have them in prefer to have them arrive in a place where they will be recycled into their upgraded versions. I guess we do that. This is a thing that's kind of similar. Red belt. And then how much red belt do I want? Probably quite a bit. and then also splitters. And why are... oh yeah, you guys are just blasting it because cogs are actually, you know, one of the things that are horrifically expensive in expensive mode. It's fine. Yeah, blasting and all that, that's good. These guys can just take a while to build up anyway. So I want passive provided there, passive provided there. Still not happy with the way that that's being set up, but whatever. It's not a run where we're happy about things, it's a run where things eventually work. This one, I'm not going to need that many splitters. That's the wrong way around. I'm not going to need that many splitters either. And then I want a U-take from there. Pretty sure, yeah, that's the stuff you want. What I should actually do is this if splitters equals 0. So I will only be making splitters to feed into red splitters if I don't have any yellow splitters that have come back from some kind of upgrade planner. So that's how that's going to work, and we should do the same thing here, except you are yellow undergrounds. And you know, I should actually connect that to the correct chest instead of the wrong chest. That's always a thing that will help. Okay, so let's see if this works. Yeah, you're disabled. Okay, fine. So we're now mauling a bunch of more stuff. You can take other things. What else did I need? Level 2 modules are going to be useful. Power arms going to be useful. Let's just start on. I mean, I can't actually do anything with any of these guys yet, but whatever. There was other stuff I was going to maul, but I don't quite remember what it was, which is, you know, super helpful. We're going to need a lot more power poles. And you might as well go in there, because I'm going to need, yeah. This here absolutely wants to be where all the yellow ammo goes, and then my last one of these wants to do, if yellow ammo is less than, I guess, 400, and that should mean that if I can actually find any turrets around with yellow ammo to deletion planner, that all of those will just naturally be upscaled. You know what else is? You know, this whole collection of stuff here is doing nothing. But I also can't quite skip over it because I don't think blasting the light oil, blasting the heavy oil, decent amount of gas. Okay, that's pretty happy. These guys still producing. That's all fine. I want where, I guess here, and then I guess here, and then it's like something like that. And yeah, all the construction robots doing the thing. 880 of them now. Let's give this guy some of these things. Actually, I should build more of those as well. Am I going to automate that? Maybe. But the main reason I wanted to do that is so I can get rid of a bunch of this stuff, which is just... okay, so actually that bit is, but this bit is not doing anything anymore. Get rid of all of this. And if that guy places it, which it does, I should be able to get rid of all of... I believe all of that stuff is now surplus to requirements. He's connected to there, he's connected to there. These guys are still connected all the way, which is cool. Yeah, let's check that I did not break the power grid. Oh, I broke this bit of the power grid. That's pretty important. Because that's where the, you know, the... Put that over there. Okay, fine. So that's sorted. Blue science is still... Oh wow, that's all backed up because all the military science is backed up. That's a good time. Okay, I guess we're just continuing with productivity modules and things. Okay, so what indeed is the plan for the rest of this? Am I just blasting my way through the forests? I might be. Where did you guys come from? I thought I had most of that perimeter secure. Maybe there's another road trip I need to take. Maybe there was an expansion that snuck through when I wasn't looking at a thing. Maybe they just snuck through here. That isn't entirely a possibility, because I haven't really defended that bit at all. Maybe from here they went through, whatever. Am I just leaving that there? I don't think I am. I think of the various things that could be done, one of the more reprehensible things is to just, you know, go, I will worry about this later. That's defended enough for this point. Do I need... I don't think I need most of those. Okay, so I bagged alt again, never mind. All this looks like it's working again. The acid looks like it's working again. The bots look like they're very nearly backed up, so I mean, let's just get as far along the blue science train as we can. Everyone likes hand feeding circuits to module builds. Okay. So the things I needed to do were I've got both types of inserters. I don't have the power poles. And then the other thing I needed to find... Why are you not... Oh yeah, because I'm now building all of the red infrastructure. Did I actually cap these boxes correctly? That's kind of important. Yes, yes, and yes. And then the ones on the side. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, so things are working again. I'm going to need some rail. I'm going to need some of these. You can keep that. Oh yeah, burner inserters. Oh well. I guess we have more storage boxes. Yeah, look at all this garbage. Actually, all of this stuff, all of these things can come with me to a box of shame. Here's a box of shame. There's all my old power plant stuff. Where are the burner inserters? There are the burner inserters, and that's that done. Cool. You guys have got some space back again. But yes, now I've got things. What I have to do is figure out how in here I'm building like one chilling just here is, you know, a little bit of a concern. Yeah, the plan is still get this next bit of the build online, get the bots doing a bunch of stuff, and then while they're doing that, go out and push more. I think, what is that? It's a fish, sure. I think I probably am just, oh wait, there were more things that I needed to give through the logistics network, specifically all of most of those cliff explosives that I've been handcrafting while I was away. And I don't need 2 stacks of those. I only need a couple of them, because most of it is going to be done with blueprints, hopefully. Train stuff. Hopefully enough train stuff, hopefully enough roboports. Okay, let's see if we can do a kind of design thing. Thinking about train supply, I need about this much space, apparently. Will I be able to run it in? Will I be able to have like an access line through here? That's still just worms. I already knew they were there, that's fine. An access line through there, and then just... it's still building it through the middle of that forest, isn't it? Which is a pain. Unless I tried to do it like right here. Okay. I think the thing to do is to just go and blueprint as much of the thing as I want to do and make sure that that's outside roboport range, and then see how big the thing is. So the plan is going to be something like, you know, good old school I'm going to say so we do something like this. We do, I guess, that. If I'm normalizing this for red belt, and I think I might plan on each of these columns of things having red belt, which means I need 24 of these guys on either side, which is going to make it something like that. And then the input one is this one, which needs to be upgraded to like there, and then the output one is that one, which needs to be upgraded to about there. Okay, fine. So that's what one of these things looks like, but all of this stuff is definitely going to be in the way, so get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of all of these things. The thing I wanted to do was figure out how this connects to my train setup, because the train setup I want, for reasons, I guess it's going, yeah, it can come in. That'll actually work fine as long as it's from the same side. Is that actually, it's one too long, but that still lines up fine. Yeah, we're going with that. That's going to be what we do. Because we want that, but then we want... oh, yeah, we've got to get fuel down here as well. How am I doing that? I mean, I'm already getting... yeah, just doing... yeah, whatever. That's a problem for later. How's that doing? That's also still fine. Yeah, because the plan is for something like... I should actually pace these out better with the correct amount of space that these trains need. Something like that. I can fit this in better though, and I probably am landfilling this anyway. I will be landfilling this anyway, but I also don't have yet nearly enough. Okay, so let's also figure out how much space I need. This is going to be one of those annoying design things that's going to take ages and end up not being fantastic anyway, but whatever. So this is going to be That's going to be what my stations are like. I don't know how I'm fueling them yet, so that can get left out. I guess these ones can be red, but I don't need them to be red. But we're going to do something like this. And this means we've got a red belt out per train. And it's kind of concise. And then how far do I actually need to go back? I need to go back further. That's actually that's a good point. I don't need to go back further because I've got the curve of the input one to deal with as well. Because we're going to have something like, you know, that far, and then this signal only needs 5 carriages, and it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can actually bring that forwards quite a bit. Yeah, what things that. Those guys were all getting killed anyway. It's fine. Because if I put this guy here, then that's got enough space for the next train, which is important. And more importantly, means that if I do something wild, like do I actually want to do it on the other? It doesn't actually matter, it's fine. I can put this, say, here, and that fits like so. So I'm now getting 1 red belt up per train. It's getting smelted. It's kind of a little staggered to the side. Am I okay with that? I don't think I am. I think for practical purposes, I'm going to take that and bump it so it's kind of in... Actually, it doesn't matter because there's still this part of it anyway. Okay, fine. Go there. Train signal here, and then this one is going to be green ships. I don't know. And it's going to have a train limit of 2, and we're going to play with train limits. And the idea is this train will be allocated, the train behind it in the parking will be allocated, and then can I do this from map view? It's just a little too big. I also want, yeah, that little bit of landfill there, because the plan is, actually this is going to be a much better thing to do from map view. Extend this guy a little, and then go option B, make blueprint, grab, how far do I need to go? I need to go this wide, grab this whole thing, and yeah, that's decent. Is that... Oh, I've missed one of the ones that are... Cancel. Do that. Oh, because map size. Fine. Option B. Do it at the map, because this is where it works. It's going to be from here. That looks like it's got all of it. And... yeah. Oh wait, do I need to upgrade those to stack inserters? Probably not. So it's probably fine. Where is... Here's the button. Okay. because the plan with this is now we can just keep dropping these things side by side. Like here will work, and I can just go, you know, please build me like 6 of these things wide, and with a couple of roboports in between, I can have my bots figure out how to put, you know, I don't know how. Yeah, the other thing I haven't done is think about how much of the smelting I need, other than it's a lot. Currently limited on green chips because iron, limited on iron because there's no overflow, because I'm making all of the red belt that I will need to be making this giant smelt thing down here, so I'm kind of fine with that. Okay. I think I'm going to do the landfill myself, because having bots do landfill is kind of slow. But all those things there can kind of stay there. I will, however, want to get rid of, I think all of this stuff is just going. I'm just going to assume that I am safe below that point at this point. Do the dodgy driver stuff. Oh yeah, this bit I can't drive past. Fine. Put the car back over here. Put the wood in it. Go and get like a lot of landfill, because I'm pretty sure I have a lot of landfill. And I also have a variety of things I can drive into. Yeah, decent amount of landfill. Sure. And yeah, I think we kick off this build, and then we watch as our bots do a whole lot of stuff. I can't go that way. This has annoyed me for enough, and I've got the landfill that I'm actually just going to go, you know what? A drivable space around all of these things is going to be helpful. But not this one. I can just fly through there. It's fine. Normal things. It's all good. So that wants to be land I can build on, and all of this stuff wants to be land I can build on. I can, in fact, loot all the fish from that lake with construction robots, so I'm going to, because I'm also about to landfill all of this. All of it? A decent chunk of it. Through to where? Probably through to... I mean, I think I'm actually taking another branch here rather than make this a mess, but this is kind of going to be a mess anyway. I think I'll worry about those intersections later. Keep going with stuff that would be helpful. Am I going to run out of landfill? I might end up... The answer to that is yes. Okay, so where exactly we build the base is going to be dependent ultimately on where we can get the landfill, and that was well judged because I have one piece left. Fine. Okay, so with that in mind, what we want is, let's prepare to smelt a pile of lanes of copper. Is this, if I put it here, is it going to be in the way of, because I don't really want to be in the way of the other copper outpost over there, but it looks like I can go, like, start there and go, you know, great, this is, can I even put them next to each other? I think I can. I think it does fit. Okay, cool, let's blast that. I want 2 iron to 4 copper, because that's how the ratio of chips, I'm pretty sure. Triple A cable, yeah. to 4. So this is going to be like the correct ratio for that kind of stuff. I want to also copy this to here, and then I need to start roboporting this stuff, and then we'll have a build that we'll need to figure out how to put material into it, as in how to mine this stuff, but it will otherwise be, I'm not going to put it there because I keep driving through that space. Let's put it over here. Yeah, this concrete build is getting more and more permanent. Oh well. Is that going to be in the way? That is going to be in the way. I would rather at least somehow coordinate this stuff with where these guys are going to go. Roboports, yes. Roboports like so. Where is the next one? The next one is going to be there. Yeah, you can go there. I haven't actually thought about how well that's going to fit together yet, but that's fine. Do I have enough? Driving into the stuff. And I've, yeah, one of the other things to do is to leave enough space so I've got kind of a road that I can then drive down. And is this going to be in the way of other stuff? You don't get to be there, you get to be there, but then you also get that. Yeah, I'll leave enough space down here once I've got more landfill to put like an actual road in. And the thing I really should be doing now is having the other power plant online. Might go back and do that. I can have those down there like so. I can have more roboports in here, which is one of the reasons why I left a bit of a gap there. Good times. This is actually, let's do that the other way around because all these spaces are kind of different. Where is... oh, it's just out of range? That's kind of annoying. Oh, it's because this one is further away? Sure, why would I put that one there? Of course, but that one is in range. Sure. Normal things. I guess we put that one down then. 2 of these things left. Okay, so I kind of need this stuff to be built as well. And I don't get to see what the range is because it's not. Yeah, that'll overlap. That definitely overlaps. It'll be fine. And then can I get one of those there? One of those there. I mean, that's a bit of redundancy. That'll, you know, have us building all of this stuff. And now we need to go and maul all of those things to make sure that we've actually got the inputs. But the plan now is we'll have this rail line, which will be the inputs, and we can just pile a bunch of stuff on the inside, and then this will be our outputs. And we'll just connect this to the rest of the rail network, overhaul these stations so they're putting things in boxes, and then do a giant green chips build down here. And that's how we're going to expand. I think the last other things we need. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty good. I don't need any of these things anymore because I've announced that this area is safe, which means that I've now got space on the other side. Let's not do it that way, let's do it this way. To be building the train things I need. Do I actually have enough of these boxes? Maybe. And then I still need... train stations need steel, they need poles. One of the issues with this is that this guy doesn't have any steel, and he's going to need steel, so let's sort that out. And I'm going to need a lot of these, because I've got, you know, a lot of green chips to make. And yeah, we've got bots doing a lot of stuff. We've got bots doing a lot of stuff. We actually need, you know, let's try and pretend to be slightly responsible about this, and I have a couple of radars in places that will let us see things. That's probably going to be important. And then let's also put those two radars in places where we can get to them. But yeah, this feels like a pretty good place to leave it. We've got something I'm calling territory. Let's just check this to make sure. Yeah, nothing's being absorbed there that we weren't expecting. This bit's still highly sketchy. I should go and give that lasers. That's the thing I should do. And yeah, we've got bots building a bunch of stuff. We've got, yeah, we're pulling 880 watts from a power plant that's only making 40, and we're leaning on the steam tanks, but that's fine. Like another trip up there, and I can just hand feed these tanks until we get that other stuff online. Science is dead because I'm not making inserters, because all of the iron is getting committed to expanding the base, which I'm actually completely okay with. I mean, other than all of the iron that's making the blue science, but other than that, so that's actually a thing I'm happy with. Happy bots, happy green chips build. Yeah, good times. Let's come back when, probably almost immediately. There's just more stuff to do, but this feels like we're an episode should end. So yeah, good things.